BitClout is one of the most confusing projects I've come across. There are positives and negatives, and in this video we are going to discuss both. And by the end of this video, we'll be able to decide, is BitClout a scam? Is BitClout the next Bitconnect? Or is BitClout a good investment? Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. First, let's cover the positives of BitClout. BitClout is a way to monetize people, monetize creators. And generally, this is a space that I am a fan of. Forget BitCloud for a second. Overall, I like this field. This is the reason why I'm a fan of NFTs for artists and musicians. You can monetize creators and people, and this is exactly what we're doing here with BitClout. We have Elon Musk token, Naval Ravikant token, Chamath, Mr. Beast, Ariana Grande, Logan Paul, and the list goes on. And the way that it works is to first invest in these creators, you have to first buy the BitClout token. And the way that it works is you take Bitcoin, you go ahead and buy BitClout, and then with your BitClout, you can go ahead and buy these creator tokens. And every time people buy the creator token, the price of that token goes up. And every time someone sells that creator token, the price of the creator token, the value, goes down. So we see the way the creator tokens gain value, but what about the BitClout token? The way that it works is the price of BitClout doubles for every million BitClout sold. So the more people buying BitClout, the more the price of the token goes up. So far, I like this. This is a cool concept. I like monetizing people, monetizing creators. And typically when I do a project review, we look into the creator and the companies backing this project. So who's backing BitClout? Right now, there is Sequoia Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, Chamath Palihapitiya's Social Capital, Coinbase Ventures, Winklevoss Capital, and Reddit co-founder Alex Ohanian. These are the giants of the VC space. So far, this looks very good. And if we go back to these actual creator tokens, we can see there is a check mark. This check mark means this creator is verified, meaning they know this platform exists and they are on the platform. So we see Chamath. We see Tyler Winklevoss, we see Cameron Winklevoss, which kind of makes sense being that they are early investors in this project. But then also we'll see that some of these have a clock. What does this mean? Well, if we go back to their white paper, this means that these are reserved for these people, but these people may not even know that this platform exists. What they did is they found some of the most popular Twitter profiles, they reserve them a spot, and now all those people have to do is go ahead and claim these profiles. But this is where things start to go a little south, right? A little fishy over here. Some of these creators may not even know that this platform exists, yet BitCloud is monetizing them without their permission. And this is a tweet from Patrick Byrne. He stated, "Dear Nader Theory, who is the creator of this project, you do not have my permission to use my name and likeness to sell S-coins." And already so far, I can see that there is a potential lawsuit in the making. BitClout is taking these people's personalities and monetizing them without these people's and these celebrities' permission. And this is the founder of the project, Nader Al-Naji. And he does not have the best reputation in the crypto space. In the past, he was part of a failed stablecoin project that was shut down after raising $135 million. So right off the bat, they don't really have the trust, right? They're already monetizing people without their permission, and the creator of the project, not the best reputation. But remember, we have these big VC funds in this project, which we will get to in this video. But the biggest red flag that stands out at this moment is that there are no withdrawals. You buy Bitcoin, right? And then you go ahead and buy BitClout. Then with your BitClout, you can buy creator tokens. The only thing you can do now is sell your creator tokens back to BitClout, but you cannot right now go back into Bitcoin, and you cannot go back into US dollars. You cannot transfer it out of the account. And this is very concerning to me. This is something you should never really have in a project. Right now, when you look at something like BitClout, it is totally centralized. It is against everything crypto stands for. It is right now closed source. You cannot control your crypto. And also, the market doesn't even determine the price of BitClout. As we mentioned, the price of BitClout is determined by BitClout. They raise the price, they double it for every million BitCloud sold. And maybe this will change in the future. If they had withdrawals, I would view this project entirely differently. Even right now, when we look at something like PayPal or Robinhood, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of those platforms because you cannot withdraw your crypto, but you can sell it for US dollars and then transfer it to the bank, which is much better than what we're seeing here with BitClout. Even when I look at something like NBA Top Shot, at any moment you can sell your NBA Top Shot for USD, and then eventually when you're verified, you can withdraw it off the platform. Right now, as I look at BitClout, very concerning. There are no withdrawals. Of course, this may change in the future. So far, I like the concept of monetizing people and creators, but of course we see they're taking people without their permission and there are no withdrawals. But this brings me right back to these VC funds backing this project. This is why I'm so confused. Maybe this project has red flags off the bat, which I guess anyone would look at and say, wow, this is a big problem. So I asked, are these VC firms really backing this project? So I found a tweet from Frank Chaparro, who is the director of news at The Block. And he sent out a tweet, I've confirmed with Coinbase, and it's safe to say all of these investments are legit. So these companies are actually backing this project. And I started to think this doesn't really make any sense to me, but then it started to, because I realized that when we talk about getting in early, there's always money to be made, whether it is the greatest project or it is a complete scam or a rug pull. Whoever gets in early makes money. And in this case, it is the VC funds getting in early. So even if this thing blows up and it amounts to nothing, they're going to make money. And of course, if this does do well, maybe everything I'm saying in this video is inaccurate 5 or 10 years from now, this is the greatest thing, they will make money. They're gonna make money either way. And this is often what I'll tell people who ask me about some random coins. I tell them, risky, but if you know when to get in and you know when to get out, you can make money. I'm not saying that it is ethical, I'm not saying it is moral, but you can make money. But in this case, you're not really getting in early, right? This isn't something that is on Uniswap or on some platform that everyone can get into early. This is a complete unfair launch, right? The VCs are the ones getting in early. So like I said, the concept, I like it, monetizing creators, but the founder, a little scammy. We can see the VC funds are the ones getting in early. And of course, the big red flag, no withdrawals at the moment. And typically when I come across a project, I never say that it is a scam. And right here, I'm not going to say outright that this is a scam either. What I'll typically say in this case is something like this. BitCloud is a gamble, right? Not an investment, but a gamble. But in this case, I'm not even sure I can say this is a gamble because gamble implies you can take a risk in order to make money. But in this case, you can take a risk, but you can't really make money. If there aren't any withdrawals, how are you able to lock in your profits, right? You can't sell it into anything stable. You can't withdraw it at all off the platform. So this is something I'm staying away from. But like I said, I never say something is an outright scam. Maybe in 5 or 10 years, this is the biggest thing we have ever seen. But this isn't something that I'm going to look back in retrospect and be mad that I made this video. This is the way I feel right now. And these are obvious red flags. The only thing that's really keeping me on this project, maybe giving me some hope for the project, are the big VC funds that are backing it. But of course, as we mentioned, they're going to make money no matter what, even if this thing blows up, because they are the early investors. So this is my thoughts on the project. I'm not getting into it. You might get into it. And if you make gains, I'll be very happy for you. Like I said, there is money to be made as long as you can get in and you can get out, even if something is not a legitimate project, right? Maybe this is a legitimate project. I do not know. I am staying away. Like I said, I will not look back at this video in 10 years from now in retrospect and be mad that I made this video, but I want to know what you guys think. Are these red flags everything that I discussed in this video? Do you think there is a future for BitClout, or is it the next BitConnect? Put your comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.